Hello everyone, my name is Heather and I'm the person behind Happy Puppy Truffles, and today I thought I'd bring you guys another additional paper pattern. There's so many different ones I wanted to share with you guys, so I was going to kind of up how many times I share them with you guys each week. I think typically I'll probably be giving you guys new paper patterns every Saturday and every Monday. Today I wanted to share with you guys just a fun kind of floral pattern, and I've got two variations for each. There's alternating of background color and the color of the flower with some kind of complementary colors here, as well as just some fun kind of colors to just kind of celebrate the fun colors of summer, I think, really especially. And then this particular one, this red and black one, is a really traditional kind of origami paper coloring scheme that you see a lot with really thick kind of layered paper. It sort of looks like almost it's been lacquered in some ways. So really kind of fun papers. There's 12 in total, 6 different color schemes essentially. What you want to do is just go to the website to download the paper color pattern that you like, and then just cut around that diagonal, the dotted line, excuse me, and get a square sheet of paper to work with. And I thought today I'd show you guys just how to make the simple kind of trapezoid box as a way of using these kinds of papers. You're still going to get to use a little bit of the white, so essentially you'll wind up getting 3 colors because of the white in the back and then these 2 colors in the front, which makes for a really colorful box. So what we want to do is we're going to start off with the square base. So with my color side facing down, I'm just going to go ahead and fold my paper in half here, open it up, and we're going to fold the other way as well. And we're just going to get these preliminary creases down so that the next step goes a little smoother. Get both of those done, and then with the color side facing up, I can go ahead and fold my paper in half diagonally. And then do the same thing going the other way as well. Open it up, looking at that color side. Now with the color side facing up, just pinch on opposite sides and kind of push in, and the creases there should just allow you to kind of shimmy everything around until you get to this little diamond or square shape. Now make sure that the point is facing down and all those loose flaps are at the top. What we're going to do here is I'm going to take this outermost edge and roll it into the center. And I know it's a little difficult to see because of the patterned paper, but you just want to go right towards the center there. And then I'm just going to take that and open it up and put a little pressure right on that edge until it lines up even with this edge that you see behind, right in the center. And you should get then this cool little like kind of kite shape. And I'm just going to repeat that step for the other 3 remaining sides so that I wind up getting all 4 of these folded out like that. So when you're finished, you should get something that looks like this. Then I'm just going to take each of these sides and I'm just going to take what you see here, we're going to fold it inside this little flap area here. So you're reversing creases as you go, kind of get things started so that it makes a nice little clean tuck underneath. I'll do that for these 4 sides here as I go around. And sometimes the crease doesn't want to quite reverse right. You want to make sure you get it nice, smooth, good fold going there. Flip it over, do the same thing over here. So that you get something that looks like this. Now I'm just going to take the flap that you see here. We're just going to fold down even with these points. Get a good crease, open it back up again, and in this area that you see here, this triangle that we've created, I'm going to fold everything in thirds. So I'm just going to fold over and then fold over again. And you want to ideally get to a point where you're folding, tucking things under and folding down so that you can get a nice little third crease going. Bring it back down again. But this time what we're going to do is we're going to take this little flap and I'm going to tuck it behind these 2 pockets. And there's not much of a pocket there, it's just a tiny little bit, but you're just going to tuck it in there so that you can get this part secured on the side for the edge of our box. Flip it over and do the same thing on the other side. Once you've gotten those two front and back completed, open up a flap. Just make sure you get a good crease going there. Push it over. There's a lot of paper, so it's not going to go over very easily, but you want to try to keep things sort of smooth there if you can, so it helps to kind of create a crease as you go. And then we're just going to repeat the same steps on these last two flaps here so that we can get all four sides folded down to create the beginnings of our box. So you get something like this. Now I'm just going to put a little crease that goes right between these two corners, and this is just going to help us so that when we open up the box we can make it a little easier to open up. Open up from the top here, popping out the sides. The bottom is a lot wider than the top opening is, so you do have to kind of reach out to those edges. It helps to kind of use your finger, or you don't want to use a pencil because you might accidentally tear through the paper, but if you turn it around and use an eraser in, maybe it might be a good safe way to kind of pop it out until you get your completed little box. And as you can see, this adds just a nice little bit of an accent, kind of like a collar around the outer edge of our box, and white interior, and then that pretty patterned paper all the way around the edge to create kind of a fun little container for the season. If you guys are interested in these patterns, again, they're free on my website. Just feel free to check those out. You can download the PDFs. You can print the black and white versions if you don't happen to have color ink around. You can make lots of different variations. Change up the size of the output of your printer if you want to make smaller kinds of squares. Lots of different ways you can use it. So that should give you kind of our finished little project for today. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.